Hello everyone, welcome back to my craft room. Today I'm going to be using some products from the Come Sail Away suite, and as you can see, as the name says as well, it's all to do with sailing, so it makes a great solution for those men's cards, which are always a bit difficult. But today I'm going to make a little holder for this little notepad that I bought in Wilko's. Now I've seen another demonstrator make something similar for a sticky notepad, but I wanted to make it a bit bigger, and I will post the address for the demonstrator, so in case you would like to make a smaller one you can go there and find it. But let me show you what I've done so far, and I've cut lots of it already. So we are going to use the nested, I've got it marked here, look. We're going to use the stitched nested labels that come with the Bird Ballads suite, and we're going to use this big one and then the next one down. So I've already cut them out using my die cutting machine, so we need 2 of those, okay, and then we will need some pieces to do the decorating. So I've die cut these with the smaller die cut using the designer series paper that comes in the Sail Away suite, and here is all of the paper that is in the suite. As you can see, it's lovely, beautiful colours, and there's the one that I've chosen for today's project, and it's really lovely, very nice. So I've chosen that. One of the colours in the suite is soft suede, so I've cut these from soft suede. And we also need a strip of card. This measures 9 3/8, and I'm just looking for my pad to find out the measurements. It's 1 1/2 and 3 from both ends, and you'll see why we need that in a moment. And then we need a little offcut, and this measures 3 inches by 1 inch, and I've just scored this at 1/4 of an inch at each end. So let me get on and show you how to make a little holder for this notepad. So let's get going. Now I'm going to get a piece of paper just to protect my surface. I don't want to get glue all over it, because we are going to do quite a bit of gluing. So let's get going. Oh, this is a bit glued up. Throw that away. So on this strip here, which as you can see, where I've scored it, I turned it over and then I snipped to make a wedge on all of those inside folds. And that just makes it easier, because we're going to wrap it round this piece, and if we didn't do that I think it would just get in the way. So let's put some glue on one side. Oh, before I do that I need to punch a little hole, because we're going to put a pen with our notebook. So this is a 1/2 inch punch, and I'm just lining that up. I'm just punching a little hole in that. Right, so let's put the lid back on that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this round here. Now you can see why I've cut those wedges out. it does need, and I would say that liquid glue is the best thing to do this with. You might think tearing tape would be a good one, and it possibly would be, but you need to be able to give it a bit of wriggle room to make sure you're getting it lined up, you see. There we go. Just pushing that in place, manoeuvring it where I need to. There we go. Now I need to put this little piece in. Now this, although it looks a bit insignificant, this is very important because it will hold the pen in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm feeding this in here, and I'm just putting it on that fold on the inside there. Okay, and then I'm lining it up just with the inside piece here, like so. So can you see, oops, sorry, can you see we've now got that fixed, oops, in there, like so. So let's just let that dry a bit. And see, that makes a little pocket there for our pen, because our pen's going to sit there. Okay, I'm just going to let that dry, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue one of the pieces of the designer series paper. Now I thought I would have this on the back, this on the front. So this is my let me see, because I'm right-handed, I'm going to put that on the right hand side. So I'm going to use this piece, and this will be the back of my holder. So I use some snail. And then I'm just putting that onto that, matting it onto there. Trying to keep my head out of the way as well. So there we go. And then this bit I'll put on in a moment. Yeah, okay. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on all of these edges here. And then this piece simply goes on here. I can just get my fingers inside the box, so I'm making sure that it's all glued down. Okay, let's put this piece of designer series paper on the back. Now, what did I use this? Okay. Now, this piece of paper has got writing on it, so I need to make sure I get it the right way up. So. So there's our little box that will take our notepad. Now here's the pen that I'm going to put in, and that literally just sits in there. So you see, without that piece it would fall over. So I've made that so that it will stand up. Now I thought what I would do is I would decorate my little notepad. Now this notepad measures, let me just see, it measures 3 1/4 by 4 inches. So yeah, I measured it so it will fit in there. So this is again a piece of designer series paper. As you see, it's the same page as I used for the decoration of the little holder, and all I'm doing is I've cut this to 3 inches wide and about, I don't know, I think I cut it to 6 inches because I want some to wrap over the top. I'm being careful so that I keep it level with the bottom. Wrap that round. I know some people, when they're doing when they cover their pads, they take the front sheet off, but because this one has got a kind of a glued fabric to the top of it, I thought I'd keep it on. That just gives it a bit of strength, really. So there we go, that's all covered. Just run my fingers across the top. There it is, all covered. Great. So that's good. Got a bit of ink, a bit of glue on there, but that soon rubs off. And there we have it. There's our little holder for our notepad and pen. I will be doing a blog post, so I'll give you all of the measurements of what I've used to make this, and the supplies that I've used. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.